Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How are you all doing today? It's probably going to take a little while for some people to show up. I just decided to go live on the fly at the last minute, so I didn't get a chance to promote this show. There's nobody actually here yet, so that's okay. I'm sure people will get the notification. I did a sound check, and all that sounds good. Everything should be rolling smoothly. This is episode number 6, I believe it's 689 of Walking with Purpose Live. Okay, we got some people playing some live music in there. That's not copyrighted. That's being played on the fly. It's all good. Thank you to the one person that's already here. Please like the stream, share it out, whether you're here live or on the replay. We've got 6 people here now. Thank you so much for being here. I've got something very important to discuss here today. And I'm going to say this in the most professional ways possible that some people just don't want to appreciate, because there are people on this platform that just want to create drama content out of somebody breathing the fucking air. And I'm at my wit's end. I am at my wit's end. I'm not upset. I'm not triggered. I'm not going anywhere. And I don't care what this drama group continues to do or say or whatever. I'm just at my wit's fucking end. And I really want you folks to really, truly understand what's going on here, especially you, MJ. Because I am massively offended by the things you've been saying about me. MJ, I'm massively offended. I'm not upset. I'm not triggered. People will say, oh, he's triggered. Oh, grown-ass adults. Grown-ass adults on YouTube that are low-lifes that follow rebroadcasts of my stream. Oh, Eli's triggered. When's the life coaching going to begin? Yeah. You still here 6 years later, huh, Joe? Or shall I call you Brian? It's all right, man. It's not a big deal. This is all dumb. It's stupid. But sometimes there's something serious that's happening. And when it's not being taken seriously, especially by the person that's in need of great help and has asked for help, and you legitimately do whatever you can to try to help the guy from the bottom of your heart and soul, and then he shoves it up your you-know-what, what are you supposed to think? So, I believe it's episode number 689. And the topic is, MJ, I am massively offended. I'm massively offended by the arrogance of a man in your position. One more time, I'm massively offended by the arrogance of a man in your position. Let me tell you something, MJ. I have gone to bat for you many times. I have tried to stand up for you many times. I have legitimately tried to help you. And all you've said every fucking time, MJ, is that I'm using it for content. or I'm using you for example purposes. Are you trolling, MJ? Is this one big troll? Are you really not hurting for money and you're just helping the other side troll? Because at this point right now, I just don't believe you or trust you. I don't. Because your arrogance has highly offended me. Highly offended me. I'm offended highly by your arrogance of a man in your position. You're in no position to have any arrogance if you truly are on your last dime and you're about to be homeless. And instead of coming out here and showing compassion for people, especially people that truly want to help you, you're showing arrogance? What's your problem, man? What is wrong with you, man? I'm offended, MJ. I'm offended. I am really offended by your attitude, by your lack of humility, by your lack of compassion. I am highly offended. And I'm going to be the one that's going to call you out. And yeah, now I am going to make content off of it because you messed up, man. Now I am making content. Before, it was to help you. Now I'm teaching a lesson because now I'm going to just say it. I don't care. I'm pissed off. Now I am pissed off. You pissed me off, MJ. This is either an attempt to be one of the greatest trolling acts in history of YouTube, or you truly have more issues than even you can comprehend about yourself, let alone the rest of us. If I was in your position, MJ, and I was about to be on the street, I would be kissing everyone's ass. Literally. I have no shame in admitting that. I would be kissing everybody's ass. Begging for forgiveness, begging for help, showing remorse. But you've shown none of that. None of that. You've shown zero remorse. You're not acting in alignment with people that are in great need. You're not acting in alignment with people that are in great need. After you made some pretty dumb mistakes, man, to gamble your money in high-risk stocks. You made those mistakes. You knew the risk. Hey, Richard T., how you doing? Listening while I do my deliveries. You knew the risk. You took that risk not once but twice, and you lost it all. Okay, now you're down the dumps, and you're coming out here on YouTube, and you're crying like a little baby that had his toy taken away. And we all reach out to you and try to help you, and you try to discredit us. You try to question our authenticity, and that really pisses me the fuck off, MJ. It does. It really does. I don't get pissed off that easily, but I'm pissed off. I am really pissed off right now. I legitimately have wanted to help you. Legitimately. Not for example purposes. Legitimately. I used my platform to get the word out that you need help. And I have some nice people here that aren't rich but have a little disposable money that they could help you. You think they're going to fucking help you now? You think they're going to help you with your arrogance? You think they want to help someone that's down in the dumps about to be homeless when they're arrogant and they're not showing any compassion? Listen, Grotesque, if you go OGs and stuff one more time, I'm going to remove you permanently again. He's about to be homeless and he's being arrogant. I did a stream last night on the main channel, putting it out to my audience, asking anyone in his area if they can put him up in their home or apartment or on a couch for 3 to 6 months at little or no cost to help someone out. I even mentioned that, hey, if he was anywhere near where I'm at and wanted to be in the Bay Area, which most people don't because of the cost of living here in the San Francisco Bay Area, that I would have put him up. But see, you took me out of context, MJ. You're cherry picking through content, and you're listening to people that don't like me. You're taking it out of context. You're not even listening to anything at all. Eli, I apologize. Can you please understand? I was trying to be honest in your earlier stream and not about I get that, bro. That's cool. Apology accepted. Let's roll. Let's move on. It's all good, dude. I'm being serious here. Now I am using this for example purposes. Audio and video good. Can you folks hear me okay? Audio and video should be good. It's been raining here. It just stopped. No problem, Grotesque. I'm a reasonable guy. Thank you for being reasonable with me. I appreciate that. So you took me out of context, MJ, because you're cherry picking through content. You're not listening to the entire show, which maybe you think you don't have time, but you have all the time in the world, dude, because of your situation. And people are trying to help you legitimately like me, so you should be listening to the whole thing and not cherry picking information or listening to other people that don't like me feed you a bunch of garbage. I know for a fact you're cherry picking. And you're responding to what other people are saying, not what you're hearing. Because if you listen to the whole thing, yes, I would offer you a place to stay. But I also said, I know you don't want to be in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's too expensive. You want to be around the area where you're at. So what I offered, which you didn't mention in your response video, MJ, is that there are other people that I know that live around your surrounding area that are supporters of mine that might have been willing to give you a place to stay at little or no cost. But now, after you show your arrogance with your piss poor response, and you discredit a man that's going to bat for you legitimately, you think they're going to want to help you? Your behavior, dude, is asinine for a man that's about to be on the street. You need to be more humble. You need to be more relaxed, humble, accepting, and not be arrogant. You are being extremely arrogant. Maybe that's a character flaw of yours. Maybe that's a mental deficiency. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist, but I do have opinions. And I just think there's something really, really, really wrong here. And you need to get the help from the right people. And it's not going to be me or anyone else in this pathetic drama group of people that just want to make content out of me breathing the fucking fresh air. You should be ashamed of yourself, dude. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed, dude. And I tell you what, bro, you can respond to me all you want. I'm done. I'm not responding to you anymore. I'm not helping you anymore. I tried to give you my heart and soul and you shoved it up my ass. So I'm out. You're never going to get better, dude, if you can't decipher when people truly want to help you or you think everyone is out to get you. I don't want to trigger anyone. I'm a good person that just wants to help people. I'm an honest, straightforward, and upfront person. What I'm saying here is the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, you want to come here and troll, I'm going to whack you with the band hammer, and you're done. You see, the truth of the matter is, to you low-life scumbags out there that don't understand what good people like me are trying to do to help scumbags like you. What you folks don't understand is that sometimes in order to help people, you got to give them tough love. I come from the school of hard knocks. My dad gave me tough love. I made a lot of mistakes growing up. And my mom and dad tried the nice way. It didn't work, so they gave me tough love. And guess what? It worked. And I learned my lesson because they held me accountable. If there's no accountability, no one's going to get better. He doesn't have a PayPal or Cash App. You can go to his channel if you want. I'm not promoting it anymore. I'm done. I'm done because he highly disrespected me and he's highly offended me, questioning me, legitimately trying to help him find shelter before he's fucking homeless. And even try to tell people from my audience, if you can, donate to him instead of me. You're cherry picking the content, MJ, or you're listening to people that are telling you false things to keep the drama going because they just want Coach Eli drama. That's all. And you just can't get it in your head, MJ, to realize that's what's going on. So they're going to sucker you. They're going to keep suckering you into that endless nonsensical drama, and then you're going to be homeless and broke. And you're going to be out in the cold, freezing your ass off. Because you don't understand what's truly going on. And you don't understand when someone's truly trying to help you. You don't. You don't. People never want my help. He asked for help, dude. The dude asked for help. He put it out there. He put his Cash App and PayPal out there. He's asking for help. He's never put his Cash App or PayPal out there. He did. So he asked for help. So don't come here and tell me he didn't ask for help. And even if he didn't, I'm a compassionate person. I will help anyone that's down on their luck. What the hell's the problem with that? Grotesque. Isn't MJ the guy who was... No, the guy who has blindness is RJ Sandifer. RJ Sandifer, yeah, he's... I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with anyone. But, you know, he's been controlled by this drama group too. Like... It all stems back to this drama group that likes to antagonize people constantly, including me, to make content out of us because there's a small audience that donates every now and then. That's all it boils down to, right? That's all it boils down to. No, Eli, I didn't write that he didn't ask for your help. I wrote the people don't want my help. No, I understand that. I wasn't talking to you, bro. You can't assume I'm always talking to one specific person unless I mention your name. There was someone else that came in here that got blocked that accused me and said he never asked for help. He asked for help in general. And that includes me. Right? When you ask for help in general, when you put out a cry for help, yeah, no problem, dude, it's all right. When you put out a cry for help in general, that's open to anyone. And if you don't want help from someone, you do what MJ did. You piss them off with arrogance. You pissed him off with arrogance. That's what he did. He told me that basically I'm using them for content to grow my channel, and I'm a business, and because I'm a business, I shouldn't help someone? Who says you get to make the rules? And he didn't say that. Some people in his comment section said that, oh, Eli's a business, and he says he can help. MJ, is there something wrong with someone running a coaching business helping someone? You folks are literally dumb as rocks. Dumb as rocks. You are. You are. What this group does is they intentionally antagonize you. There's a channel, I'll say it's called Coach Eli. It's probably run by some of the people, and I don't care who runs it. I don't need emails telling me who doesn't run it or whatever. I don't care. This is for example purposes, like you say, right? They make postings every day comparing the simulcasts, what they're getting over there, what I'm getting here, and what a third simulcaster was getting. I could care less. You're trying to antagonize me to continue to get me to talk about this, so that way you can have the simulcasters rebroadcast me to the Coach Eli hate audience to incite donations. That's all it boils down to. Coach Eli channel, whoever the hell you are, I don't care. I'm not antagonized. I'm calling out your stupidity. That's all it is. I'm only sharing this because, MJ, that's how you're being used too. If people can keep antagonizing you to keep on participating in this drama group, they're going to make content off of you too. I'm not making content off of you, MJ. I wanted to help you. I was trying to get the information out to my audience to try to help you. That's it. Period. End of story. Jenny Sandler, what I hear you say was that you could also connect him with some really great resources. I thought that was very nice of you. Thank you, Jenny. Grotesque Subhuman 3. I agree with you. Like, he should be much more appreciative that you took the time to make a video of support. One video, two. I did one the night before, too. 2 videos. I was up all night doing that. I took time away from my girlfriend to do that. I made sacrifices for you, MJ, and you shoved it up my culo. And yes, I'm pissed off. You want to call me angry, Eli? I am angry. I'm angry. I'm not hurting, and I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But I'm just massively disappointed in you, man. Hello to you too on a Friday. You see a camera, you want to honk, right? Yeah. Why couldn't you accept I don't want any trolls or hate here? And if you're going to waste your time to write me a paragraph, take a stab at me, I'm going to hammer you myself with the band hammer. Why can't you understand that? Why are you so miserable that, you follow this? You don't care about me. You don't care about MJ. You care about drama. You want your fixation of drama so that way it masks how you feel about yourself deep within. That's all it boils down to. You're wasting your time coming here trying to troll me and talk nonsense. You're wasting your time. That's all. I am massively offended by your behavior, by your response, MJ. I'm massively offended. But even beyond that, I'm also very concerned that if you can't decipher when someone's truly trying to help you, regardless of anything else, then I don't know how you're ever going to recover, man. I mean, you got to have some faith in some people. I'm not saying trust people. I get that. But you got to have some faith, dude. And you have zero faith. If you have zero faith in others or even zero faith in yourself, you have zero faith in yourself. So how are you going to turn something around when you have no faith, not only in yourself, but not only in others, but yourself too, which is what I'm trying to say. You have no faith, not only in others, but you have no faith in yourself. No faith. Are you one of those guys that live by the sword, die by the sword? Because I think that's BS. Cortez says, Eli, I believe you do want to help people. I'm sad to see that you're having this trouble. I'm not having any trouble, dude. It's this one group of people. There's 3 or 4 or 5 people that go around and intentionally try to antagonize myself and others through postings on the Coach Eli channel, through rebroadcasts on multiple channels. They try to intentionally antagonize me. They come here and they try to antagonize me in the chat. That's what happens, right? And it's all a game to just keep the drama going because there's an audience there that wants that, and they pay some money for it every now and then. And I don't really even care about that. What I care about is how this is affecting this situation with MJ and other legitimate things I'm trying to do to help people. That's the fucking problem. That's the problem right there. It's the truth of the matter. Everybody knows that, right? So I had high numbers now. They're starting to go down because I'm sure somebody just started a simulcast. For what? For what? This is serious. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is regarding MJ's life, his well-being. And some of you want to make this a game for drama content and donations. This is not a game at all. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, MJ. This is not a game. The funny thing is, MJ, you are more loyal to people that have used you and abused you than people that truly want to help you. I don't get that. Right? You accuse me of using you for content when the truth of the matter is it's not me doing that. It's the other side that you're friends with. And you can be friends with them all you want, MJ. It's all good. No one's telling you who to hang out with or not hang out with, but if you truly want to work through this and recover, they're not going to be the group that does it. And you know what? If you don't want my help or help from people on the good side of things, that's cool. You'll see for yourself how everything will pan out, or actually not pan out. You'll see, dude. You'll see, bro. You don't need me to tell you this. You will see what's going to happen. Yep, numbers slowly going down over to the simulcast. Right, go ahead, leave right now. If you're somebody on the Coach Eli hate train and you're a part of the simulcast, just leave right now and go to the simulcast. Hello, Random. How are you doing? Lap number 2. I'm going to try to get 3 laps in today. It's not raining at all right now. This is really good. The forecast on the Weather Channel app was actually pretty accurate. Give me a second. Let me check out the audio real quick. All right, we are back live. Random says, hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing well. I'm disgusted at the moment with MJ. I'm highly offended at MJ, who's been crying out for help all week because he made two very, very risky stock investments where he lost pretty much most, if not all, of his money. And I've been trying to help him out legitimately, and he's saying that I'm trying to use him for content or for example purposes. I'm not. I'm trying to help you legitimately. And I'm really offended because I took time last night and the night before on my main channel and streamed for several hours to make my audience aware, to tell my audience, hey, look, you know what? Instead of donating to me, donate to him for now. And I don't have a whole lot of money that I can, donate right now. Things are really tight. But I was going to try to even scrape up $50 to send you, MJ. You think I'm going to do that now? Give me a second. I'll be right back. We're back live. Sorry, I had to make sure my adapter shifted a little bit, so I wanted to make sure the sound was still good. We're good. Things are very tight for me. But I was going to try to see if I could put together $50 and send you $50. But you offended me, man. You disrespected me. You offended me. And now I'm not sending you anything. I don't feel right about it. I don't. Now, I do still appreciate the money you donated last year when you said you had a lot of money. That was then, this is now. We all spent that money. We don't have that money. We've all shown our appreciation. Now people are saying, well, hey, how about you folks give MJ his money back that he gave you last year when he was rich, and because he made a couple of dumb mistakes gambling his money in high-risk stock and he lost, now we're supposed to give it back when we don't have it? I'm a very compassionate person. But if you baby people even in their mid-50s and you don't help them also by trying to teach them a lesson, they're never going to learn. If I made this mistake that MJ made, like I said, I'd be kissing everybody's ass, begging for forgiveness, being kind. I'm a kind person anyway, but I know I've made some mistakes, and I would be begging for forgiveness over and over again, even though I already have. I'll be a lot more humble and kind and appreciative. This dude's been refunding donations. Now, I know a few people that are sending you $1 here or there, or maybe they're trolling. I can understand that, MJ. But he's refunding larger donations because he doesn't want pity or charity from certain people. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? People want to help you. You're stuck in this run of this stupid Dramasphere group, like you're so loyal to these people, whether you realize it or not, dude, that you don't even realize the people that are sending you money, whether they love you or hate you, or you love them or hate them, they're trying to help you legitimately outside of all this BS, and you just can't let it go. You can't let it go. You can't. How do I become a member? Well, are you on an iPhone? Bree, if you're on an iPhone, you can't join from the iPhone app. If you're on an Android, you can join from the Android app. If not, you need to go down the description. There, I believe there's a link, and you have to sign into your Google account, YouTube account, from a web browser on your phone, or do it from a laptop or desktop. No worries, Bree. It's not a big deal. You could do it another time, and I don't expect people to do anything, you know. If you truly want to become a member at some point, no worries. That's cool. You know, what I really want is, and I'm not questioning you, I'm just saying in general, I want people to support the channel for the right reasons, and I think that maybe you're one of them. But just being here, it's good enough. I'm on my iPhone right now. I have to, when I get to my laptop. No worries. No, Bree, no worries. And if you don't become one, that's okay too. You're still welcome here. I'm going to be doing a hybrid of members only stuff and regular stuff too. So, but thank you. I appreciate that, Bree. I hope your day is going well. I really do. I'm just telling you, MJ. If you want to better yourself, you're going to have to get out of this very toxic drama group. They're not here to help you. They're here to help themselves, and they're here for the entertainment factor. They are all making a mockery out of you and me for entertainment. I'm not saying that they deep down inside don't care, but if they show that they care too much, it defeats the content their audience wants, which pays their bills, right? You got to understand that, MJ. That's what it's all about. I'm not telling you what to do. You just don't get that, MJ. You don't understand. And you know, MJ, you were talking about some of this stuff too, regarding some of these people that create this content. And you're still not understanding that this is like their job. They may not be this way in the real world, and they may genuinely care in the real world, but what they present on YouTube is totally different. It used to throw me off, not anymore, because I've understood what they're doing for years now, and it doesn't affect me, but it still affects other people like you that don't understand. You are who you associate with, MJ. And you do whatever you want to do, bro. But at the end of the day, when you're homeless and have no money to buy food and you're freezing your ass under some overpass, I want you to remember this moment here. I tried to help you. Legitimately. But I'm done. I'm not paying attention to any of this anymore. I'm going to go home tonight, spend time with my woman, our dogs, and turn this off. And not worry about it. You know, all of you that are making a mockery out of this, right? All of you that are making a mockery out of this, you should be ashamed of yourselves. All of you that keep instigating this Coach Eli stuff, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm just here to help people. This is what I do. You want to make a mockery out of me trying to help people. I mean, what's so fun about that? What's so fun about that? What's so fun about presenting that to your audience? Or are you guys just real fans? I think you guys are fans, real fans, right? I feel that maybe you've never come across someone like me and it fascinates you. And Red Door Woman, keep on running your mouth. You're not offending me one bit. I'm actually just laughing every time you post about me. You are a big fan of mine too. I'll tell you this, Red Door Woman. I don't care if you have a psychology degree or not, or you're going to be getting one. Psychology degree or not, even if you had one, I understand the principles of psychology better than you do. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. You don't need to have a psychology degree to understand the principles of psychology. You can't practice psychology or prescribe medication without a degree, but I can share my opinions. And what I can tell you is that if you've made it your obsession to trash talk one person, myself, on the internet as part of your research study, ma'am, you are obsessed and fascinated, right? You're a fan, ma'am. You're a fan. And hearing that may trigger you. But if I meant nothing to you, ma'am, you wouldn't even breathe, any air of my name. I constantly consume the brains of these people that can't get enough. You're fans. You are. You are. Whether you like it or not, you're fans. The people that rebroadcast me, you're fans. You are. You drop everything, whether I'm broadcasting at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. You're a fan. You are. It's all a game for entertainment. You don't get that, MJ. You don't understand that these people are making your real life issues entertainment. And you think they're the ones truly supporting you. And then you think the guy that's truly supporting you is the one that's trying to use you for content when it's the other way around, MJ. Grotesque Subhuman 3 says psychologists don't catch underlying medical problems that are psychological in nature. They believe everything to be psychological despite obvious symptoms that may point them in another direction. Okay. Cool. I wanted to switch to the front camera and give you folks a little different perspective here. Nice and green. See what these people will do, MJ? They'll be like, Coach Eli is triggered at MJ. Angry Eli is back. See, that's what they'll do. They amp it up because there's a small audience that will occasionally donate. You don't get that, MJ. You don't get that. You don't understand that. If you understood that, MJ, you would truly also understand who truly cares about your well-being and who doesn't. Now, I'm not saying these people don't care about your well-being at all, but they more so care about the content. These people are so pathetic. They try to come over here and they try to, promote the rebroadcast. If you want to go to the rebroadcast, go. If you don't give a shit about me for real, then go to the rebroadcast and get the hell out of here. Go. It's funny that I have that much pull where people will drop everything on a Friday night to do this, or in the middle of the night last night, or the night before in the middle of the night. It's just surreal to me. Surreal. Surreal. God. Oh my God. I'm surprised there are still 31 people here. Maybe some of you are realizing that the whole thing is stupid. Now the numbers are going down, right? You're going to go to the rebroadcast, right? Go to the rebroadcast. What's that going to do for you? What are they going to say that I'm not saying here? Oh, Eli's triggered. He's mad at MJ because MJ won't be his friend, and MJ doesn't like him, and Eli really wants MJ to like him. It's not about that. But that's what you folks will do. You'll say antagonistic things to just stir up the pot, right? That's all it is. Antagonistic people making content on me. That's it. I appreciate the people that are here truly supporting. We have grown. I appreciate all the new members, and we will continue to grow. And we pretty much come close to outgrowing this drama group to the point of where they won't even be able to antagonize, and I don't even care, but they do comparisons on the Coach Eli community posting, which is, I have my ideas on who it is. I don't care. I don't really care who it is. But they're like, oh, look at this. The rebroadcast has 60 and Eli has 8 or 15 or 20 or whatever. How old are you fucking people? How the hell old are you? You like acting like little kids on the internet to be entertained or to make money? I mean, seriously. I would never stoop to this level to make money. I would not. I would not stoop to this level, right? But thank you to everyone that has joined lately. We appreciate you. Don and I appreciate you. We also would appreciate your super chats or super stickers or your Cash Apps or PayPals. And if not, that's okay too. No. I'm recording. No, you can't. No, you can't, bro. Just because you can't. No, dude, I can't. No, dude, I'm asking you to go. All right, if you don't leave, I'm going to call the... All right, we're back live. We are back live. I was just harassed by a bunch of young kids. I basically told them, if they don't leave me alone, I'm going to call the cops. So I may have to call the police. If they come up to me one more time, I'm calling the police. The police is also over on the other side of the park. I could go back over there. Yeah, but those are the people that will just wait for me to pass on by and create more issues. Those are the types of kids that have a lack of parenting. They're no different than the people on YouTube. They have no filter. They have no care or consideration for other people's feelings. If someone doesn't want to be bothered, you leave them alone. You don't antagonize them. You don't keep pushing them to find out what's going on. You don't do that. Give me a second. Be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. I have the same problem. I can't go anywhere without someone bothering me. That is why I have my views about people. And when you are a bodybuilder, it's just worse. People will incessantly bother you. Outspoken. When we were growing up, we respected our elders. These kids are on demon time, right? Right. Here's the thing. The funny thing is these haters of mine are not going to make content. Oh, Eli gets triggered at little kids at the park. Go make your videos. All of you, go make your videos, because here's the thing. Your channels just won't last. Every single one of you has dealt with the wrath of the YouTube gods for making hateful and abusive content, not just on me, but many other people. So go and make your videos and further cement your removal from the platform in the future. That's all I got to say. Like, I don't care if you're here or not. Do what you got to do. I'm just saying, you folks already know what's going to happen. There are a lot of people that are mentally ill, mentally sick, spoiled, entitled. Have no empathy, right? I'm cutting across a different way to avoid those kids. When you try to tell their mother it's nope, not my baby. Nope, it is. It's not only their baby, it's their fucking fault. It's the parent's fault. It's the parent's fault. Right? Even Dawn has come out. Dawn's doing great, by the way, but even Dawn has come out lately. We've talked about it. She's been a little more open to talking about things, with me about her daughter, Ashley. And she's like, yeah, I made that girl. My mother and I spoiled her. We spoiled her rotten because we wanted to give her what we both felt we didn't have from our mothers, right? So in essence, Dawn and Dawn's mother, which is Dawn's daughter's grandma, they babied the shit out of her. They gave her love, no disrespect. No disrespect. No one knew these kids were going to turn out so spoiled rotten because all we were trying to do is give them what we felt our parents lacked in giving us, right? So yeah, it is 100% the parenting. The way the kids behave says a lot about how the parents behave. My brother and I, we never antagonized anyone. When we were little kids their age, we would ride our bikes around too. And we were nice to everyone. We never antagonized anyone. Because we were raised to be good to people. We came from a good family. You know, I'm also a firm believer that everyone's always going to get what they deserve. You know, people that play with fire always get burned, right? And that's why I'm telling you, MJ. I feel you're not playing with fire. You're playing with fire because you're not making any sense regarding what you want. You ask people for help, and then you're only open to selective help. You're only accepting help selectively. I've seen bums on the street. Thank you, Sandra. I was just about to take care of that. Appreciate it. You're not in the place for selective help, MJ. Again, I can understand if someone like Mr. Jones throws you $1, that's a slap in the face. $1 is not going to do shit for you. But if someone throws you a 20 or a 50 and you refund it because you think they're trying to pity you, and you got more mental issues than I thought, dude. No disrespect. You need to get the help. You know, I've refunded many donations out here on YouTube in the past because I don't want to take money from people that truly don't value my content or are trying to get something else from me, right? But whenever I refunded that money, I was not in the position you were in. I've never been in that position. Yes, I've had moments of where I had to make choices and figure out what I was going to do. Like, you know, when I stopped selling insurance about 3 or so years ago. And yes, I was freaking out about it initially. But I realized I had other options. I panicked at first. You know why I panicked? You want to know why I panicked? Because at that point, I was enthralled with this drama group. And I panicked because of what some other people were telling me back then, like what the people in the chats of the drama groups were saying and stuff. I panicked. And when I finally got a grip on myself and I realized I had options, I turned it around. And Redwood City Police is right over there. So if those kids come around, I'm going right to the cop. And don't tell me that's the wrong thing to do. No one deserves to be harassed, even by kids that are riding their bikes. No one deserves to be harassed at any time by anyone of any age. I'm going to show you folks a different way here. I haven't gone through this way in a while. I'm going to go through the garden and see what it looks like now. It's been a while. Audio and video is still good, folks. Just want to make sure we're doing all right. Thank you to the 27 people that are still here. And the 5 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Let me see if I can turn on the light. That'll help out a little bit. In the summertime, it's a lot nicer because it's not raining and it's bright and everything is like fully blossomed. It's like a nice little place to sit here. Grotesque Subhuman 3. Eli, what happens if you allow kids on your channel? Will YouTube delete you? No, I mean, if they're under 13, there are COPPA regulations, and it's not that you can't have them on. It's, you got to be real careful with the context. I just don't take any chances. I am extremely cautious when it comes to my YouTube channels. I do everything by the book. I shouldn't lie. I pretty much do my best to try to live life by the book because that's the kind of person that I choose to be. That's the example that I choose to set. And call me square, call me whatever, that's just who I am. We are at 64 minutes, an hour and 4 minutes. And now you can't cut across the park. Over here, so I have to go around, which is fine. I'm going to come around. I'm kind of going backwards and cutting through the park. So I'm just trying to avoid those kids. I don't want to run into them again. Those are the kind of kids that would make noise and then say that I harassed them when they harassed me. They're no different than these drama sphere, type of people in the audience. And they're the kind of people that'll bitch slap you and then say you bitch slapped them to the cops, right? That's the kind of people they are. That's where their mental state is at, right? Those are not good people. You are not a good person if you're trying to hurt someone and then you hurt someone and tell the cops that they hurt you when you hurt them and they did nothing to you but try to be good to you. It is a beautiful night, I'll tell you that. Exactly, Eli. That's why you have to just walk away from them and don't respond to them. That's all I did, man. I went offline. I walked away. I told them several times, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to call the cops. They're little kids. I'm much bigger than them. But I'm not going to get into an altercation with little kids. I'm going to walk away. And if they continue to antagonize me, I will call the cops. There's a cop right on the other side. There's a cop. I know the cops usually hang out on the other side. And they'll be here in like 2 minutes. They'll just go around the park. But what mother or father in their right mind are going to let their kids ride their bikes at night when it's raining like this? Like what kind of parenting is that, right? I don't know what to tell you. Going to start to wrap this up. I'm heading back to the car right now. We are at 68 minutes, an hour, and 8 minutes. MJ, everything that I've ever tried to help you with has been 100% sincere. Am I a business? Yes. I am a business. Am I here to make money? Yes. But does that mean that I'm not here to help people legitimately? No. I am here to help people legitimately. I do a lot of charity work. And I'm not calling you a charity case, but it is called charity. When you do work for free, it's called charity work. I say that respectfully, and don't fucking take me out of context like you do and all these misfits do. All you folks do is take people out of context. You take people out of context to get your lulls because you're so miserable within your own skin. I'd like to see any one of these people be as consistent as I am to walk every day and do these shows and have the energy to do it. I'd like to see you do that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention again, Red Door Woman. Again, you can talk about me all you want. I think you're fascinated by me, Red Door Woman. You know, I see what you all say. People send me screenshots. You don't think that people are going to the simulcast and screenshotting and screen recording the whole thing? Like, I don't ask them to do this. I don't care. But if they send me something and I have a few minutes, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to be like, whoa, well, wow. Wow. I don't get I don't get you, Red Door Woman, why you wouldn't just focus on getting your degree, or if you have your degree, helping people that really need help. I don't know. Let me ask you this, Grotesque. What do you think her fascination is with me? MJ just stopped. MJ just dropped a new video 10 minutes ago. Oh, about me. Is he triggered? Is he triggered? Tell me. What's the title? So, MJ, you're watching me live right now, probably on the rebroadcast, right? I wouldn't be surprised, MJ, if you're watching it on the rebroadcast. That says that'll say even more, right? What's the title of the MJ response video? How triggered is he? Because all I've said is nothing but the truth. Have you heard from GLM? Haven't seen her come back. No, she's not back yet. Like I told you, I reached out to her by email about 3 or 4 days ago. I think it was last Sunday. She got back to me. She's taking a little bit of a break. Grotesque says, Eli, I think your advice about DoorDash is spot on. I can't believe how many people are fooled into working DoorDash, and Pedro gets excited over a $12 Papa John's base pay. Well, here in California, we have Prop 22. We're guaranteed 120% of the minimum wage in the city where we pick up the order from. So roughly it came out to about $20 per active hour that we work. But if DoorDash were to give us more base pay up front and we had less of a tip, then, we would actually not make as much, because, if you get $10 base pay and it takes you half an hour to deliver that order after you pick it up, you're basically, getting your $20 per hour for that half hour. It's $10. So that Prop 22 makes no difference. What you want is lower base pay, and then you want a higher tip, right? Sometimes DoorDash would play the games. If a customer would tip, they would put it more on the base pay, and then you would get screwed, because the tip's supposed to be in addition to the guaranteed minimum pay out here in California. So you're right, dude. Yeah, I'll touch base on the DoorDash stuff probably over the next month or so at some point, and basically say, hey, now's the time to go. Now's the time to just move on. This is the end of it. It is. These companies are going to go belly up. You think Tony Hsiu and company is going to stick around with their billions? Or do you think they're going to cash out more? What happens when they cash out more of their stock, right? Of course, they have some regulations on how they do it. But I am telling you, it's only a matter of time before the food delivery industry goes belly up. Even the rideshare, Uber, rideshare, and Lyft. People are going back to driving taxis. You drive a taxi, you get, I think, like 90% of the money. You do it for Uber and Lyft, you get 40%, right? And the wear and tear on your car and all that's on you. We're slaves to making these apps money. You're right. But Pedro has no other content, bro. Pedro is basically just feeding the audience what they want or what he thinks they want to make ad revenue. Once DoorDash is gone, Pedro, if he tries to become life coach Pedro, none of those people will follow him. They're not there for that. They're there for the DoorDash stuff. That's why he does it. That's why. I mean, I honestly, it's just, it's fluffernutter content. Like we said in the past, like Brian from the DoorDash Sucks, Gig Ass Exposed channels, I got to reach out to Brian and see how he's doing by email. It's fluffernutter content. The title is Voice from the Asylum. Oh, we'll get back to that in a second. Grotesque says, but Eli, it's not worth the risk with wear and tear on the car, gas, and then if you get in an accident, what will that... Yeah. Well, and most insurance companies don't cover food delivery. You have to have the food delivery and rideshare endorsement if you're doing both. You got to make sure you're properly insured. Okay? It's not worth it. I've talked about it many times. People shitted on me. People always shit on me because they think I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. So, Voice from the Asylum. I'm not going to watch that, MJ. I'm not going to watch your videos. I'm not watching you anymore. I'm not going to help you anymore. I'm not feeding into this anymore. I'm done. And as much as you don't want to admit it, MJ, you are tied in with that drama sphere. And when I talk about you and try to help you, they get involved. Even if I didn't try to help you, they'd still be rebroadcasting me for the time being because I was involved in this court case. And Tammy, I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from Tammy in a while, and that's fine. She's busy doing other things. Still haven't heard anything yet, Tammy, just so you know. You don't have to email me, Tammy. It's all good. I just want to let you know. I'm sure you're listening to this or someone will make you aware. But all is good. I'm still waiting. You'll know as soon as I know. I got to get going, folks. I got to go make some. Dawn and I have some leftovers from yesterday. We're going to reheat, and I want to take care of that for her, spend some time with her and the dogs. Who knows? Who knows when the next show is going to be? Keep it locked to both channels. But, yeah, MJ. I'm just done. I don't care if these people continue to rebroadcast me and talk about me. I've got nothing left to talk about with anyone in this group. Now, I can be friends with some people and be civil and cordial with some people. And I plan to do that. I'm not here to attack anyone. I wasn't here to attack you today, MJ. People are going to say, "Oh, Eli attacked MJ." No, I didn't attack MJ at all. I basically told MJ I'm disgusted with his behavior and his response to a man that's truly trying to help him. You massively offended me, MJ. I'm still massively offended. I'm offended at your lack of empathy and lack of comprehension regarding, what I'm truly trying to help you with or was trying to help you with. Now I'm out. I'm out because you basically drew a line in the sand. You've always drawn a line in the sand there, MJ. If you want to keep drawing those lines in the sand, MJ, I don't know how you're ever going to recover. You know, people criticize me saying, oh, how are you ever going to grow if you block people, this and that? That's different. That's different. I have all the time in the world to grow. I have other income sources. I got other ways to make my money. I have all the time in the world to grow. I'm good. In your case, MJ, you're in a pretty tough position. And I was feeling for you. And to a certain extent, maybe I still am. I just don't care anymore. Because if you're not going to value me being a kind soul to you, why the fuck should I care? Why? Why should I? I never asked you to care. I know you didn't, but you put it out there in general. You put it out there in general. Yet now you want to be very selective regarding who can help you and how they can help you. Dude, when you're on the street and cold and shivering and dying of hunger, remember this moment. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. I'm out. Peace out.